Okay, now today we are going to start with the writing section here. Look at your books on page 90. Before we start, just look at the pictures on your right. What do you think these pictures are? Look at the first question. How important is packaging for you as a consumer? Are you attracted to things that are packed nicely? So you realize that these packages will be what? Good or bad for the environment?
Bad.
Yes, according to the title here, Going Green. So what do you think the passage will be about? Mhm.
Reducing our packages.
Good. Yes, in other words, here to reduce, the things which affect, let us say, the environment. So one of these things, the packages of our goods or our things. Now look at the first question. Here, read the essay and find out the following. Who can read the first question? What did the writer's family use? Who can read? Who can read? Abdurrahman Mahroug. Read the first question, please.
Yes, teacher.
Number one here, the first question. What did the writer's
What did
family?
the writer's family use to do that was not green?
Good. The second question, Ashraf. Are you here, Ashraf?
Yes, Mister,
Ashraf.
I'm here.
Yes, yes, please. Read the second question here. What did they do?
What did they do
To change that to
to
practice.
change that practice?
Good. Now, what about the third question? Abdullah Amin. Abdullah Amin, are you here? Yanal? Yanal? Sharif?
Yes, teacher. Yes.
Yes. Read, the third question. What were the benefits? Read it again, please.
What were the benefits?
Good. And read, the last one.
Were there any disadvantages?
Good. Now here we have an essay. We are going to listen. Then we will discuss the questions together. Listen, please. Listen.
Page 90. 10. Writing. Going green.
I realized how sensible going green was when I started noticing the amount of waste accumulated from all the packaging. We're a family of 3 and we manage to accumulate a bag full of recyclable waste every day. We are careful to use a special disposal unit for recyclable materials, but we are not sure it is always effective. Is it actually recycled? We decided to search for options. We found out that there were many stores near the central market that sold goods by weight out of large canisters or burlap bags. Rice, beans, flour, sugar, oil, butter, cheese, and a lot more are available off the counter free of packaging. When we compared prices, we decided to never look back. A lot of time, money, and resources are invested in packaging as a way of making the product more attractive for consumers. Glossy wrappers, beautifully designed boxes, vacuum-wrapped coffee, plastic containers, colorful lids, and a lot more have a magnetic effect on buyers. We, on the other hand, have to label and fill our own containers before we can put away our shopping. But we make better use of cupboard space, spend a lot less, and protect the environment. You should try it.
Okay, listen again, please. Listen again.
Page 90. 10. Writing. Going green.
I realized how sensible going green was when I started noticing the amount of waste accumulated from all the packaging. We're a family of 3 and we manage to accumulate a bag full of recyclable waste every day. We are careful to use a special disposal unit for recyclable materials, but we are not sure it is always effective. Is it actually recycled? We decided to search for options. We found out that there were many stores near the central market that sold goods by weight out of large canisters or burlap bags. Rice, beans, flour, sugar, oil, butter, cheese, and a lot more are available off the counter, free of packaging. When we compared prices, we decided to never look back. A lot of time, money, and resources are invested in packaging as a way of making the product more attractive for consumers. Glossy wrappers, beautifully designed boxes, vacuum-wrapped coffee, plastic containers, colorful lids, and a lot more have a magnetic effect on buyers. We, on the other hand, have to label and fill our own containers before we can put away our shopping. But we make better use of cupboard space, spend a lot less, and protect the environment. You should try it.
Okay, you realize that we can, conserve, the environment in another way by reducing, the packages that we use in our goods. Now, what about the first question? What did the writer's family use to do that was not green? Look at the first paragraph. I think, the first paragraph has the answer. Who can answer the first question? What did the writer's family use to do that was not green? I think, the answer will be in the first question. Who can try? Who can try? Look, what did they do? You realize that they what? Started noticing the amount of waste accumulated from, all the packaging. Okay, look at the answer. The writer's family managed to accumulate a bag full of recyclable waste every day. Now, what about the second question? Now, what did they do to change, this practice? Look, the answer is in the second paragraph. Look for the answer. Ahmed, Abdullah Amin, yalla. What did they find?
So they found stores near the central market that sold goods by weight.
Good. Without what? Without packaging. Good.
Without
Thank
packaging.
you. So they discovered or they found that there were many stores that sold goods or things by weight free of packaging. Good. Now, what about the third question? The third question, what were the benefits of, taking, goods out of the packaging? Look at the answer. The answer is found in the last paragraph, in the last, 3 or 4 lines. We can put away our shopping. We make better use of cupboard and so on. Who can read? Ahmed Azam. Ahmed Azam, are you here?
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay, look at the last paragraph. What were the benefits of, taking, the things without packaging? Look at the answer. They make, read the answer, please.
Spend a lot of, okay, they make better use of cupboard space, spend a lot less, and protect the environment.
Good. So these were the benefits of, taking, the goods out of packaging, taking, goods by weight, free of packaging. They make better use of cupboard space, spend a lot less, and protect the environment. Now, what about, the fourth question? Were there any disadvantages? I think no, there weren't. No, there weren't. Okay, quickly write the answers, or you can have a screenshot, please. That's enough. Now move to the second group of the questions. About your view as a reader. What is your view as a reader? Now, before we answer the questions, we are going to read together. Who can read the first paragraph here? Who can read the first paragraph? Let me choose. Sharif, read the first paragraph.
Okay. Going green. I realized how sensible going green was when I started noticing the amount of waste accumulated
Good.
from all the packaging. We're a family of 3, and we managed to accumulate a bag full of recyclable waste every day. We are careful to use special disposal unit for recyclable materials, but we are not sure it is always effective. Is it actually recycled?
Good, thank you very much. Now, what about Abdurrahman Mazen? Are you here? Would you please read the second paragraph? Abdurrahman. Abdurrahman Adnan, are you here? Abdullah Amin.
Yes, teacher.
يلا عبد الرحمن محروق. Read the second paragraph, please.
We decided to search for options. We found out that there were many stores near the central market that sold goods by weight out of large canisters or
yes.
barrel bags. Rice, beans, flour, sugar, oil, butter, cheese, and a lot more are available off the counter free of packaging. When we compared prices, we decided to never look back.
Good, thank you. Now, what about the last paragraph? Who can read the paragraph? Ahmed Kutkut, are you here? Ahmed. محمد تيسير.
موجود.
يلا يا أحمد. Read the last paragraph. A lot of time, money, and resources are,
A lot of time, money, and resources are invested in packing as a way of making the product more attractive for consumers. Glossy rubbers. Beautifully designed boxes, vacuum warped coffee, plastic containers, colorful lids, and a lot more have a magnetic effect on buyers. We, on the other hand, have to label and fill our own containers before we can put away our shopping. but we make better use of cupboard space, spend a lot less, and protect the environment. You should try it.
Good. Now again, let's back to the questions in the second group. Are ideas and information presented clearly according to the essay? About the ideas and the information, are they presented clearly? What do you think? Yes.
الأجواب
Yes.
الجواب السادس.
Yes. Yes, yeah, Rahman.
Yes, they are.
Good. Yes, they are. So, you realize that the ideas and the information are presented clearly. Now, who can read the second question?
أستاذ.
Read, Abdurrahman.
Does the writer provide explanations, examples,
Explanations.
Explanations. Examples.
Does the writer provide explanations,
Yes.
examples,
Yes,
or
he does.
reasons directly? Yes.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Yes, he does. Now, does the essay fulfill your expectations in relation to the title?
يعني fulfill.
Fulfill يعني achieve. Okay. achieve يعني هل حققت الأشياء المتوقعة بالنسبة للعنوان؟ يعني some will say yes, others will say no. No, it doesn't. According to the explanation, or does it achieve something according to the title? Okay. So this is about the second group of questions. Move to the third. Look at the essay again and write which person is used in each paragraph. Now here we have to look again to the paragraphs and to see which person is used. I, you, he, she, and so on. And what is the effect? Now what about the first paragraph? Which person is used? Who can answer?
Can I try?
Which person? Yes, yes. Ahmed Azam?
Yes, the first paragraph, he used I and we.
I and we, good. I and we. And you realize that it is used just to set the scene. Good.
Yes, of the opinion.
I, we. What is the effect? Sets the scene. Now, what about the second paragraph? What do you think? Which person is used in the second paragraph? Who can try? Look at the second paragraph. Which person is used? Who is talking? I or we or you or he?
Can I answer?
Sharif?
We.
Good. We decided to search for option. We found. We compared. It is used for what? Objective information. Now, what about the last paragraph? Which person is used? Which person is used? What do you think? Here, we. We, on the other hand, have to label and fill our own containers. We make better use of. So, the third paragraph also, the person is which is used, we. Okay, now look at number 4. Notes which paragraph or paragraphs do the following. Provide the writer's view and, his opinion. Which paragraph provides the writer's view or, the writer's opinion?
Can I answer?
Yes.
Yes, I think it's the first paragraph.
Good. So if you read again this first paragraph, you will find that, the Writer's opinion is put here. Good. The first paragraph sets the scene, writer's view. Here, writer's view means writer's opinion. Now, what about the second point? Which paragraph provides, objective information? Maybe, the second paragraph. Here we have just information about, explanation of the essay. And, the last, which paragraph sets the scene? The third paragraph. Here we have objective information and writer's view. Okay. So this is about the fourth group of questions. Let's move to the next group of the questions. Look at number 5. Who can read the question?
Can we get
5?
back? Just want to take screenshot.
Okay, just 1 minute, please. Okay, take a screenshot, yeah, Uday.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, Shabab, move to the next. Who can read the fifth question? Who can read the fifth question?
Can I read?
Are there?
Okay. Are there any passive forms? What are they used to? What I used for?
Good. Are there any passive forms? Yes. And what are they used for? I think, the passive is used to present information, So yes, passive forms are used to present information in an objective, detached manner. Okay. Now look at number 6. How are ideas and facts connected? How are ideas and facts connected? Provide examples from the text about, the conjunctions or linking words. Look at number 6 here, the examples. Conjunctions or linking words like but. On the other hand, these linking words are used here in the third paragraph, on the other hand. And, the word but also, it is used in the second paragraph, I think. What about, the combined clauses or sentences? Look at the examples. We have a lot of, combined clauses. Are invested in packaging as a way of making the product more attractive. We are not sure, etc. The pronouns which are used in the essay, like I, we, these, the pronouns which are used in the paragraph. We, I, it. Okay, have a screenshot also.
Teacher, I have to write all of this because I don't have enough space.
Okay. Now, look here. Who can read the, explanation or, the instructions? Who can read? Where are you, Usaid? Usaid.
Yes, teacher, I just joined. Hello.
Okay, look at the explanation here. Read the instructions in B on page 91.
Okay. Write a letter to the editor of your local newspaper. Complain about your neighborhood and suggest how it could go greener with a With a partner, discuss the items below. Think about the things you can do that are environmentally harmful. What do other people in your neighborhood do? What can your local council do to help you go greener? Use the chart to make notes and then use it to write your letter. Exchange drafts / essays and edit. Improve, change, and rewrite.
Good. Now here again, we are going to write a letter to the editor of a local newspaper complaining about, the neighborhood in general and suggesting how, this neighborhood be greener. Here we have some examples to fill in the chart. Here, saying or, mentioning what the harmful, practices for the environment. How can we, be greener or green, and steps that, the local council can take to help. Look at the examples here using these, the things which, let us say, affect the environment in a harmful way, using plastic bags, leaving appliances plugged in, using non-erasable products, turning on the lights. How can we go greener? The practices that we have to do: adopt reusable, bag practices, save energy, recycle, don't buy aerosol sprays. About, the steps which, the local council may take to help. Encourage people to minimizing the number of plastic bags they use. Provide the groceries places with cheap reusable grocery bags. Encourage people to use energy efficient, long-lasting lights and ACs. Sort their garbage in recycling containers: glass, paper, plastic cans. Okay, you can have what, a screenshot. Have a screenshot and fill the chart. Now here we have an example, just the beginning. Dear editor, who can read? Who can read? Sharif, are you here?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, Sharif. Read, the letter. Dear editor, I'm writing to complain about her.
I'm writing to complain about the environmentally harmful practices of local residents and to negligence
Yes.
of the council in failing to take measures to make our neighborhoods greener. The garbage is seldom collected, and there is overflowing trash on a daily basis. When it is windy, there are plastic containers and cardboard boxes blowing around everywhere. I suggest the council makes it a priority to provide recycling means.
Good. Now here we are going to continue with the suggestions that you made and, the solutions for, the problem. Now here, when you write a formal letter of complaint, again, this letter is what? Is a formal letter, not informal. You have to take in your considerations these things. Open in an appropriate way. Dear editor, dear Mr. Smith, etc. State the reason why you are writing and give a brief overview of the situation. Use the phrases to introduce and list additional points. First of all, moreover, furthermore, etc. Also, you have to use the phrases to offer suggestions and solutions to problems. I suggest that it would be a good idea if one solution is, and so on. Sign off in an appropriate way with best wishes, yours sincerely yours faithfully. Now, next time you have to continue this letter with your own words, okay? Now, just we want to stop here. Then, thank you very much.